Have you ever wondered where it all began? Not just history, not just civilization, but us, humanity. To find that answer, we must journey back, not just thousands, but millions of years, to a continent that holds the very first chapter of our story. This is Africa, the cradle of humanity. Imagine a world long before cities, before empires, before the written word. A world where our earliest ancestors took their very first steps. Here, across the sweeping savannas and within the dramatic landscapes of the Great Rift Valley, the story of human evolution is etched into the very soil. This immense geological trench, stretching through Ethiopia and Kenya, is a treasure trove of our past. It's here that some of the most profound discoveries about our origins have been unearthed. Think about the famous fossil, Lucy, discovered in Ethiopia in 1974. This 3.2 million-year-old hominin, an Australopithecus afarensis, was a game-changer. She walked upright. Her skeleton gave us a tangible link to a distant ancestor who navigated this ancient world on 2 feet. And it wasn't just fossils. In Tanzania, at a site called Latoli, archaeologists found something truly breathtaking: footprints. These footprints are a direct, physical connection to our ancestors, a powerful reminder that we walk in their footsteps. The Old One tool industry, named after Olduvai Gorge in Tanzania, represents the oldest known stone tools, dating back about 2.6 million years. These weren't complex weapons. They were simple, yet revolutionary. Sharp-edged flakes knocked off a coarse stone. As we move forward in time, the story continues to unfold across the African continent. But Homo erectus did something no hominin had done before. They left Africa. They developed complex behaviors, creating art, engaging in symbolic thought, and developing sophisticated new toolkits. Stretching across the vast expanse of northern Africa lies a place that defies our modern sense of scale and time. This is the Sahara, an ocean of sand so immense it could swallow the entire United States. It's a realm where the horizon blurs the line between earth and sky, and where the profound silence speaks louder than any city's noise. But to call the Sahara empty is to miss its deepest secret. This desert is not a void. It is a library filled with the memories of our world, written in stone, sculpted by wind, and whispered across an endless sky. Join us as we journey into the heart of this magnificent landscape to uncover the stories that time itself has tried to bury. To understand the Sahara of today, we must first travel back to an era that seems almost impossible to imagine. Thousands of years ago, the land we now know as the world's largest hot desert was a vibrant green savanna. Picture this. Roaring rivers carved their way through fertile plains. Vast lakes shimmered under the African sun, and lush grasslands were home to an incredible array of life. Herds of elephants and giraffes roamed freely, while hippos and crocodiles thrived in the abundant waters. This was the Green Sahara, a paradise teeming with life, and humanity was here, too. Ancient peoples flourished in this bountiful environment. They were hunters, herders, and artists, and they left behind an extraordinary record of their existence, a gallery of memories etched directly onto the rocks. In hidden rock shelters and unexposed cliff faces across the desert, we find thousands of these ancient engravings and paintings. These are not just simple doodles. They are a vivid chronicle of a lost world. The rock art of Tassili Nazir in Algeria, for instance, is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, showcasing a breathtaking timeline of Saharan life. You can see detailed depictions of wildlife that no longer exist: powerful buffalo and lumbering rhinoceroses. There are scenes of people hunting with bows and arrows, tending to herds of cattle, and performing ceremonies and dances. These images are a direct window into their daily lives, their beliefs, and their relationship with the natural world. They show us a people who lived in harmony with a landscape that was generous and full of life. It's a powerful, almost haunting reminder that landscapes are not permanent. The Sahara we see today is just one chapter in a much longer, more complex story. So, what happened? How did this green paradise transform into the hyper-arid desert we know now? The change was driven by subtle shifts in the Earth's orbit, a phenomenon known as the Milankovitch cycles. These cycles altered the planet's axial tilt, which in turn affected the path of the African monsoon. Over a period of several thousand years, the life-giving rains that had nourished the Sahara began to retreat southward. The rivers dried up, the lakes evaporated, and the once green grasslands withered, slowly giving way to sand. This process, known as desertification, was not instantaneous. It was a gradual, relentless transformation that forced both animals and humans to adapt or migrate. The Great Sahara was being born, and as the sand advanced, it began to swallow the evidence of that greener past. Yet, even as the desert expanded, it did not become a barrier. Instead, it became a bridge, a vast and challenging highway connecting the cultures of North Africa with those of sub-Saharan Africa. For centuries, the Sahara was crisscrossed by legendary caravan routes, lifelines of commerce and culture. Imagine the sight: hundreds, sometimes thousands, of camels, the ships of the desert, marching in single file across the dunes. These caravans undertook epic journeys that could last for months, braving extreme temperatures, sandstorms, and the constant threat of running out of water. They weren't just merchants. They were explorers, diplomats, and storytellers, carrying more than just goods. This trans-Saharan trade network fueled the rise of great empires on the desert's edge, like the Ghana, Mali, and Songhai empires. Cities like Timbuktu and Jen became legendary centers of wealth, scholarship, and Islamic learning. Their libraries, filled with priceless manuscripts, carried across the sands. The desert wasn't an obstacle to civilization. It was the very engine that powered it. Life in the Sahara has always demanded incredible resilience and ingenuity. The people who call this desert home, like the Tuareg and the Berbers, have developed a deep, intimate knowledge of the land. They are masters of survival, their culture intrinsically linked to the rhythms of the desert. The Tuareg, often called the blue men of the desert for their indigo-dyed veils, are renowned for their nomadic lifestyle and their expertise in navigating the seemingly featureless terrain. They read the stars, the shape of the dunes, and the direction of the wind as if they were a map. Their entire culture is built around mobility, community, and a profound respect for the harsh environment they inhabit. They understand that the desert is a powerful force, one that you must work with, not against. Their traditions, their music, and their oral histories are a living testament to generations of accumulated wisdom, passed down through a culture forged in the crucible of the world's greatest desert. Today, the Sahara is a place of profound contrasts. It is a scientific frontier where geologists study a landscape that mimics Mars, and paleontologists uncover the fossilized remains of dinosaurs and colossal sea creatures from a time when the desert was an ancient ocean. At the same time, it faces modern challenges. Climate change is intensifying its extremes, and political instability in the region can make parts of it inaccessible. Yet, the allure of the Sahara remains as powerful as ever. It draws adventurers, scientists, and spiritual seekers, all looking for something in its vast emptiness. They come to witness a sunset that sets the dunes on fire, to sleep under a blanket of stars so brilliant it feels like you could touch them, and to experience a silence so complete it allows you to hear your own heartbeat. The Sahara is more than just a geographical location. It is a state of being. It is a reminder of our planet's capacity for dramatic change, and of humanity's incredible ability to adapt. From the ancient rock carvings of a green paradise to the medieval trade routes that connected empires, and to the resilient cultures that thrive there today, the Sahara is a landscape saturated with memory. It teaches us that what appears empty is often full, and what seems silent is actually brimming with stories. It holds the past in its dunes and reflects eternity in its sky. To journey into the Sahara is to journey into time itself. Thank you so much for joining us on this exploration of the Sahara's hidden history. If you enjoyed this journey, please give this video a like and subscribe to our channel for more stories about our incredible world. Let us know in the comments which ancient civilization or landscape you'd like us to explore next. Until then, keep exploring. Welcome back, fellow adventurers. We're venturing into the heart of East Africa, a land sculpted by ancient fire and pulsating with an energy you can feel in your very soul. This is a region of dramatic extremes, where the ground itself tells a story of immense power and constant change. Imagine the Earth's crust being pulled apart, creating a rift so vast it's visible from space. That's the Great Rift Valley, a colossal tear in the continent that has given birth to a chain of volcanoes, deep valleys, and shimmering lakes. It's a geological wonderland, and rising from its southern plains is a mountain that needs no introduction. Mount Kilimanjaro. Standing alone in Tanzania, Kilimanjaro is a world of its own. It's the highest freestanding mountain on the planet, a dormant volcano whose snowy peak seems to float serenely above the clouds. This iconic mountain isn't just a challenge for climbers. It's a weather maker, a water tower for the surrounding plains, and a silent guardian watching over one of the greatest wildlife spectacles on Earth. From the foothills of Kilimanjaro, we descend into an endless, expanse of grassland that stretches to the horizon. This is the Serengeti. The name itself, derived from the Maasai word for endless plains, is a perfect description. But these plains are anything but empty. They are the stage for the Great Migration, the largest overland movement of mammals on our planet. Picture this: over 1 million wildebeest, hundreds of thousands of zebras, and a massive following of gazelles and antelopes, all driven by an ancient instinct. They are following the rains, chasing the fresh green grass in a continuous, circular journey that spans the Serengeti and Kenya's Masai Mara. It's a river of life, a constant procession that shapes the entire ecosystem. The sound is overwhelming, a symphony of grunts, brays, and the thunder of countless hooves pounding the earth. From the air, it looks like a living, breathing entity, a dark stain moving across the golden landscape. This is not just a journey. It's a cycle of life and death, of struggle and survival, played out on a scale that is almost impossible to comprehend. Of course, where there is such an abundance of prey, the predators are never far behind. The Serengeti is home to one of Africa's largest lion populations. We see them here, a pride resting in the shade of a classic flat-topped acacia tree, their golden coats blending perfectly with the dry grass. They are the kings and queens of this domain, powerful and majestic, waiting for the perfect moment to hunt. Watching them, you understand the delicate balance of power that governs this land. But lions aren't the only hunters here. Scanning the horizon, we might catch a glimpse of the world's fastest land animal, the cheetah. Built for speed, with a slender body and long legs, a cheetah is a marvel of evolutionary engineering. Seeing one sprint across the plains, accelerating faster than a sports car, is a breathtaking sight. It's a burst of pure, explosive energy that's over in a flash. The Mara River crossing is perhaps the most dramatic chapter of the migration. The herds amass on the banks, hesitant, nervous. The river is a formidable obstacle, its murky waters concealing one of Africa's most patient and formidable predators, the Nile crocodile. These prehistoric giants, some stretching over 15 feet long, lie in wait. The pressure builds within the herd until finally, one brave or desperate animal takes the plunge, triggering a chaotic stampede into the water. It's a frantic struggle for survival, a moment of pure, raw nature that is both terrifying and awe-inspiring to witness. Beyond the drama of the hunt, East Africa is a land of giants. Elephants, the architects of the savanna, move in gentle, matriarchal herds. They carve paths through the bush, dig for water in dry riverbeds, and disperse seeds over vast distances. Their intelligence and complex social structures are a constant source of wonder. Watching a family of elephants interact, you see a deep wisdom, a connection to this land that feels ancient and profound. And let's not forget the giraffes, the elegant skyscrapers of the savannah. They move with a slow, graceful gait, their long necks allowing them to browse on the leaves of acacia trees, far out of reach of other herbivores. They are the gentle sentinels of the plains, their unique patterns making each one a walking work of art. As the sun begins to set over the Serengeti, it paints the sky in fiery hues of orange, pink, and purple. The silhouettes of acacia trees and a lone giraffe create a scene that is quintessentially African, an image that has captured the human imagination for centuries. The air cools, and the sounds of the savannah change. The daytime symphony gives way to the calls of the night. The whoop of a hyena, the distant roar of a lion, the chirping of insects. This is a world where every creature, from the smallest termite to the largest elephant, plays a vital role. It's a complex web of life, a system so intricately balanced that the loss of one piece can affect the whole. The Maasai people, who have lived on these lands for generations, understand this interconnectedness better than anyone. Their culture is deeply woven into the fabric of this ecosystem, living alongside the wildlife in a relationship built on respect and tradition. East Africa is more than just a destination. It's an experience that awakens the senses and touches the soul. It's the feeling of the sun on your skin, the scent of wild sage after the rain, the sound of a million hooves on the move. It's a reminder of the raw, untamed beauty that still exists on our planet, and a powerful call to protect it for future generations. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey into the land of fire and life. The story of Africa is vast and complex, and we've only just scratched the surface. If you've been inspired by the wonders of the Serengeti and the Great Migration, make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel. There's so much more to explore together. See you on the next adventure. Welcome, fellow explorers, to a journey deep into the green heart of a continent. Today, we're reliving the sun-scorched sands of the Sahara far behind to discover its polar opposite, Central Africa, where the north is a kingdom of sand and profound silence. The heart of Africa is a realm of water, life, and a symphony of sound. This is the home of the Congo Basin, a vast emerald expanse that cradles the second largest tropical rainforest on Earth. Imagine a forest so immense it breathes, pulsing with life like a giant living organism. The Congo rainforest isn't just a collection of trees. Its dense, overlapping canopy creates a cathedral of green, a sanctuary sheltering species you won't find anywhere else on the planet. This is the only place you can witness the elusive okapi with its zebra-striped legs and gentle gaze, stepping silently through the undergrowth. It's where the smaller, more secretive forest elephants navigate ancient trails, their presence shaping the very structure of the jungle. The sheer biodiversity here is staggering. High in the branches, vibrant birds and chattering primates fill the air with their calls. On the forest floor, millions of hidden creatures, insects, amphibians, and fungi thrive in the damp, rich earth. Many of these species are so well hidden or rare that they still defy scientific classification. It's a frontier of discovery, where every expedition has the potential to reveal a new form of life, a new piece of the planet's intricate puzzle. This is a world teeming with secrets, a constant reminder of how much we still have to learn about our own planet. But the lifeblood of this great forest isn't just the rain. A complex network of waterways, with the mighty Congo River at its core, twists through the jungle like veins on a leaf. These rivers are the arteries of the ecosystem, shaping the land and sustaining everything from the smallest fish to the powerful hippos that patrol their banks. They are highways for local communities, corridors of life that connect the forest's disparate parts into one cohesive whole. For thousands of years, these rivers and forests have also been home to people. Ancient tribes have thrived here, developing cultures deeply intertwined with the natural world. Their knowledge of the forest is profound, passed down through countless generations. They live with nature, not against it, understanding its rhythms and respecting its power. To look into the eyes of a mountain gorilla is an unforgettable humbling experience. It's a moment of connection, a glimpse into a world that feels both incredibly wild and strangely familiar. Observing a gorilla family is like watching a quiet drama unfold. The young ones play, tumbling through the vegetation with boundless energy, while the mothers groom them with gentle care. The silverback watches over them all, a calm and powerful presence. Their social bonds are complex, their communication subtle. They remind us of the deep connections that bind families together, a universal truth shared across species. Seeing them in their natural habitat, so peaceful and so majestic, is a powerful argument for conservation. These gentle giants are a living testament to the wild heritage we all share. Their existence is fragile, threatened by habitat loss and human conflict. But thanks to dedicated conservation efforts, their numbers have been slowly rising. The success story of the mountain gorilla shows us that when we choose to act, when we work together to protect our planet's treasures, we can make a real difference. They are a symbol of hope, a reminder that it's not too late to save the wild places and the incredible creatures that inhabit them. From the pulsing heart of the Congo rainforest to the misty peaks of the Varangas, Central Africa is a land of unparalleled natural wonder. It's a world of sound, water, and life in its most vibrant forms. It challenges our perception of Africa, revealing a continent of incredible diversity and profound beauty. This green heart beats with a powerful rhythm, a rhythm that sustains millions of species, including our own. It's a world that deserves our admiration, our respect, and most importantly, our protection. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey into the green heart of Africa. If this exploration of our planet's wild places inspires you, make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more adventures. Let us know in the comments which part of Central Africa you'd love to see next. Until then, keep exploring. Have you ever wondered what stories the Sahara sands could tell? Let's journey back in time, not to Rome or Athens, but to a land of sprawling empires built on gold, salt, and wisdom. This is West Africa, a region whose history is as rich and profound as the continent itself. Our story begins with the Ghana Empire, one of the earliest and most powerful states in the region. Emerging around the 8th century, its rulers were known as the Lords of Gold. Imagine caravans of thousands of camels stretching for miles across the desert, laden with gold from the south, heading north to trade for precious salt. This trans-Saharan trade didn't just make the Ghana Empire wealthy, it made it a crossroads of cultures connecting West Africa, the Middle East, and even Europe. The capital, Kambi Salem, was a bustling metropolis, a twin city with one part for the king and his court, and the other for Muslim traders and scholars, a testament to its cosmopolitan nature. But as the sands of time shift, so do empires. By the 13th century, a new power rose to prominence, the Mali Empire. And with it came one of history's most legendary figures, Mansa Musa. His name echoes through the ages, not just as a king, but as the wealthiest individual who ever lived. His pilgrimage to Mecca in 1324 is the stuff of legend. He traveled with an entourage so vast and so laden with gold that his generosity caused the price of gold to plummet in Cairo for over a decade. But Mansa Musa's legacy is more than just his incredible wealth. He was a visionary leader who transformed Mali into a center of learning and culture. He brought back architects and scholars who would forever change the face of his empire. Under his rule, the city of Timbuktu became a beacon of knowledge, its fame spreading far and wide. It was a place where ideas were the most valuable currency. Timbuktu wasn't just a dusty outpost in the desert. It was the Oxford or Cambridge of its time. Its libraries held hundreds of thousands of manuscripts on subjects ranging from astronomy and mathematics to medicine and law. Scholars from across the Islamic world flocked here to study and debate. The Sankar University, one of the world's first, became a hub of intellectual life. While much of Europe was still in the Dark Ages, Timbuktu was brightly illuminated by the light of knowledge. These manuscripts, many of which survive today, are a precious link to a past where Africa was at the forefront of intellectual achievement. They tell a story of a continent, not just of resources, but of deep, profound thought. The city's very name became synonymous with a remote, mythical place. But its reality was far more impressive. Following the decline of Mali, the Songhai Empire rose to become the largest and most powerful state in West Africa's history. Under leaders like Sunni Ali and Askia the Great, the empire expanded its territory, controlling key trade routes and cities, including Timbuktu and Jen. Askia the Great, much like Mansa Musa, was a devout Muslim who made a pilgrimage to Mecca and returned with a renewed vision for his empire. He established a professional army, a standardized system of weights and measures, and appointed governors to oversee his vast domain. He revitalized Timbuktu as a center for Islamic learning, ensuring that the flame of knowledge continued to burn brightly. The Great Mosque of Jen, a magnificent structure of mud brick, stands today as a powerful symbol of the architectural and spiritual grandeur of this era. But West Africa's story is not just one of empires and trade. It's a story pulsating with rhythm, spirit, and soul. The culture here is a living, breathing entity, passed down through generations. Let's talk about music. From the hypnotic kora melodies of Senegal and Gambia, played by griots who are both musicians and oral historians, to the powerful drumming traditions of Nigeria and Ghana, music is the heartbeat of the community. It's not just for entertainment. It's for celebration, for mourning, for storytelling. It's woven into the very fabric of daily life. Think of high life music in Ghana, or the global phenomenon of Nigerian Afrobeats today. These modern sounds have deep roots, tracing back centuries to the rhythms that echoed in royal courts and village squares. And then there's the spiritual landscape. Before the arrival of Islam and Christianity, the region was home to a rich tapestry of indigenous beliefs. The Yoruba traditions of Nigeria, for example, with their complex pantheon of deities known as Orishas, have influenced spiritual practices across the Americas. From Brazil's candomblé to Cuba's santerio letters, these belief systems are deeply connected to nature, ancestors, and community. They find expression in vibrant festivals, elaborate masquerades, and intricate art forms. The famous Benin bronzes, for instance, are not just beautiful sculptures. They are historical records, telling the story of the kingdom's Abbas, or kings, and their spiritual world. This spiritual depth informs a worldview where the past is never truly gone, and the ancestors walk alongside the living. One of the most powerful threads connecting the past to the present is the tradition of oral history. In many West African societies, history wasn't written down in books. It was stored in the memories of griots, the keepers of stories. A griot can recite genealogies and epic poems that go back centuries, telling the tales of great kings, fierce battles, and the founding of nations. They are living libraries, ensuring that the legacy of their people is never forgotten. When an elder speaks, you're not just hearing one person's opinion, you're hearing the echo of generations. This tradition keeps history personal and alive, a shared inheritance that every child receives. It teaches that your story didn't begin with you. You are a chapter in a much, much larger book. Step into any market in West Africa, from the bustling stalls of Dakar to the sprawling markets of Lagos, and you'll feel this culture in full force. The air is thick with the scent of spices, grilled fish, and ripe mangoes. The colors are dazzling piles of vibrant textiles, handcrafted beads, and intricate leatherwork. But more than anything, you'll feel the energy, the sound of bargaining, laughing, and greetings. Markets are the social centers of communities, places where news is exchanged, relationships are forged, and life happens in all its beautiful, chaotic glory. This is where you see the resilience, creativity, and entrepreneurial spirit of the people. Every transaction is a conversation, every stall a small business, a testament to a culture of trade that is centuries old. Today, the legacy of West Africa's golden age is all around. It's in the world-renowned music of artists like Burna Boy and Youssou N'Dour. It's in the bold patterns, kente cloth, and the intricate designs of wax print seen on fashion runways around the world. It's in the powerful literature of writers like Chinua Achebe and Wole Soyinka, who gave voice to the African experience on the global stage. The empires may have fallen, but their spirit endures. It endures in the pride of the people, in the rhythms of the music, in the wisdom of the elders, and in the unshakable connection to a history that is both magnificent and profound. This is not just a story about the past. It's a living history, a continuous drumbeat that connects millions of people today to the kings, scholars, and artists who came before them. So the next time you hear about West Africa, look beyond the headlines. Remember the empires of gold, the universities in the desert, and the storytellers who carry history in their hearts. This is a region that has given so much to the world, and its story is one of power, intellect, and unbreakable spirit. Thank you for joining me on this journey through the incredible history and culture of West Africa. If you found this as fascinating as I do, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next exploration. Thanks for watching. Welcome, fellow travelers, to the southernmost reaches of a continent brimming with wonder. Today, we journey into southern Africa, a realm of dramatic contrasts, where landscapes are painted with stone and light. Our adventure begins in a place where worlds collide, Namibia's Skeleton Coast. Imagine this, a vast, unforgiving desert stretching waves of the Atlantic. Morning fog, thick and mysterious, rolls in from the sea, blanketing the dunes and the skeletal remains of shipwrecks that litter the shoreline. These rusted hulks, some centuries old, emerge from the sand like ghosts, each telling a silent tale of misadventure. It's a hauntingly beautiful landscape, a testament to survival and solitude. From the eerie coast, we venture inland, deep into the heart of the Namib Desert, one of the oldest deserts on Earth. Here lies Sossusvlei, a place that seems to belong on another planet. The dunes here are legendary, mountains of sand sculpted by the wind over millions of years. Their color is what truly sets them apart, a deep, fiery red that seems to absorb and reflect the very essence of the sun. To be here at sunrise is a spiritual experience. As the first rays of light touch the horizon, the dunes ignite, their crests glowing like embers, while their shadowed slopes remain a deep, velvety purple. It's a photographer's dream, a spectacle of light and shadow that changes with every passing minute. Climbing one of these giants, like the famous Dune 45 or the towering Big Daddy, is a challenge, but the reward is a panoramic view that feels infinite, a sea of sand, stretching as far as the eye can see. Our journey then takes us eastward to the border of Zambia and Zimbabwe, where the earth itself seems to split open. We've arrived at one of the 7 natural wonders of the world, Victoria Falls. known locally as Mosio a Tunya, which translate to the smoke that thunders. The name perfectly captures the experience. Long before you see the falls, you hear them neeb, continuous roar that vibrates through the ground. And then you see the smoke, a massive cloud of mist that rises hundreds of meters into the air, visible from miles away. But South Africa's story extends far beyond Cape Town. It's a land of rolling vineyards in the Cape winelands, where world-class wines are produced in stunningly beautiful valleys. It's the wild bushveld of Kruger National Park, one of Africa's greatest wildlife sanctuaries, where you can witness the big five: lion, leopard, elephant, rhino, and buffalo roaming freely in their natural habitat. Driving through the park is an exercise in patience and wonder, as each turn in the road might reveal a herd of elephants bathing in a waterhole, a pride of lions resting in the shade, or a giraffe gracefully munching on acacia leaves. The country's dramatic Drakensberg Mountains offer epic hiking trails and ancient sandrock art, whispering tales of the land's earliest inhabitants. From the stark beauty of the Karoo semi-desert to the lush, subtropical coast of KwaZulu-Natal, South Africa is a world in one country. Our exploration of Southern Africa wouldn't be complete without a journey into the watery heart of Botswana. the Okavango Delta. This is a true natural miracle, vast inland delta where the Okavango River, instead of flowing to the sea, fans out into the sands of the Kalahari Desert, creating a labyrinthine wetland of channels, lagoons, and islands. It's a paradise for wildlife. The best way to experience it is in a makoro, a traditional dugout canoe, gliding silently through the reed-lined waterways, hauled by a local guide. You get incredibly close to the animals. Elephants wade through the channels, hippos grunt from the deeper pools, and countless species of birds flit through the papyrus. The delta is a place of tranquility and abundance, a testament to the life-giving power of water in a dry land. It floods during the dry season, drawing in animals from all over the region, creating one of the greatest concentrations of wildlife in Africa. Southern Africa is a region of immense depth and complexity. It's a place where you can find some of the world's richest diamond mines, symbols of both incredible wealth and a history of conflict. It's also home to some of humanity's oldest artistic expressions, found in ancient rock art sites scattered across the region, telling stories that are tens of thousands of years old. You can feel the weight of history from the ancient kingdoms to the colonial era and the long struggles of independence and equality. Yet, amidst it all, there is an incredible spirit of optimism and creativity.